What's up? Hey, y'all, guess what today is? Today is mastectomy day. Like, oh my God, I've been waiting on this day for 6 rounds. Yeah, of that poison. Like, yay, the poison stops. Yay. Mastectomy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, so family's excited. I'm excited. And by this time, like I said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over all the poison. I'm over everything. I'm over the entire process. Get this thing off so I can go on and live my life with just one breast. And I'm okay with that. I'm good. I'm good. So so let's talk about the mastectomy. Once again, research, reading, making decisions. Because the first decision you have to make when it comes down to the mastectomy is, do you want reconstructive surgery? And if you do, there are a lot of challenges that come along with that. And in those challenges, it's another separate long process all by itself. So the first thing I did, I had to ask my husband, I said, honey, does it matter to you? Because I want him to be still attractive, still attracted to me. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. You know what I mean? And I want to still feel good about myself, and those who know me, they know I don't care about stuff like that anyway. So, but I did have a pretty rack. I'm just gonna say losing that other breast was not okay with me. But I was ready to get that thing off of me, okay? So I asked him, I said, is this gonna be a big thing? Is this gonna be a big thing? Because if so, yeah, I would have did it. I would have decided to go that route. But when he said to me, baby, I could not ask you to go under the knife again for something so vain. He said, I couldn't ask you to do anything like that for me. And I was like, whew, thank you. Thank God. Whew, that just, that sealed it for me. I was like, yes, thank you, Jesus. Just get this thing off of me. I'm cool with the one titty. Let go. Oh, sorry, y'all, but I'm cool with the one breast. So let's go. Um, so, so again, family's there. My sister, because again, so my sister, my husband, and of course, twin daughter. So again, family's there. And that is big, guys. Having a support system, no matter how, no matter how many people that is, 1 to 500, it doesn't matter. Long as you have a support system, okay? Someone else that can relieve other people, someone else that can take a break from the other, someone, something, somebody to help the next person care for you. That is big, because caregivers get burnt out. Their mental status, their heart, you know what I mean? And it's tiring, for them as well, but it's different. You know what I mean? It's like they got to keep going, they got to keep going, they got to keep going, they got to keep going. And you, as the patient, if you're able, you have to say, stop, eat, stop, breathe, stop, shower, stop, rest. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that comes with having compassion. That comes with, having, when you're able to think about other people other than yourself. So that's just a level of unselfishness. Yay, right? So have that. Have that, everybody. Please have that, because it is important and it is vital, because having a peaceful environment, because what you're going through is already chaotic. But having that peace, and everybody's like, okay, everybody can breathe, whew, through the process, no matter how harsh it is, no matter how ugly it looks, no matter how ugly it actually is, having peace makes it all the better. I promise you. I promise you, having that peace, having that love, having that understanding, having that compassion makes it all the better. But everybody has to be on one accord. Everybody, even the patient. Get on board, patient. Get on board, okay? We know you're going through. We know you're going through, you know, but they're going through too. So take care of your caregivers. Take good care of them because they're doing their best to take good care of you. And they can only do, mind you, okay? Keep this in mind. They can only do what they are capable of doing. Not everybody has it. And believe me, I learned that along the way. Ooh, honey, people, people surprise you. People surprise you. You be like, but, and you be like, but, and like, I thought, and how could that person just, yeah. So this is not only just a journey through cancer, this is an educational journey through life. So yes, so again, I opt out. So let's talk about opting out of the reconstructive surgery. Let's opt out of the reconstructive surgery. So, and the reason why I opt out was this. Number one, they was going to leave skin afterwards, and with that skin they were going to put a device in my underneath the skin to stretch the skin so it would prepare it for the implant. I heard it was painful. I'm good. Next, your areola and nipple will not be reattached. You would have to get that tattooed on, which you can. There are a lot of people that do it for free. I'm good. Next, I found out you would not have any feeling at all. Yeah, I'm good. Next, then I also found out, again, education, education. I found out that when it's cold, it feels like a block of ice on your chest. And that really sealed the deal for me because everybody know I don't like cold. And there are times where people will find me sleeping, even with my gloves on, because my hands get frosted. So I don't play that. I sleep in my gloves. I love my gloves and I love my hats. So yeah, so no. That thing sealed the deal. A block of ice on my chest when it's cold? How could you ever get warm again? Through the winter? I've seen other patients just, yeah, like, okay, I can't take this surgery no more because they kept having to go back in. They kept having to go back in. They kept having to go back in. Oh, it burst. Oh, it's this. And then there were some that had the double mastectomy and had the double implants. And the destruction afterwards, again, devastating. There is no repair to what it looks like, okay? And, there are people who had the implants removed because they just couldn't take it no more. And I said, you know what? It's almost like the game of life. And I'm not trying to market anything, but the game of life, you get to choose whether you want to go to college or go straight to, into the workforce. And this was like one of those things. It was just like a fork in the road. Okay, so if I take this route to have the reconstructive surgery, I will have to go all the way around, back around and around. The possibility of constantly looping around for a rack, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. So I said, hey, just give me the prosthetic bra and we gonna keep it moving. So let's go. All right. So I opt out, and that was the best decision. With all my decisions I've made in life, that was one of the best decisions I've made during this process. And I'm still happy for it. I'm still very blessed for it. And I would like to show y'all my scar. Okay. I have a picture. I'm going to try to put it in with this video because I had some professional pictures taken. So I'm going to try to stick it in here some kind of way. I'm going to try to figure that out. If not, I'm going to just find a way to just post the pictures as I come up with them, because I'm still learning how to use this YouTube channel. So please forgive me, okay? So I'm going to post a picture of my scar, and ooh, it's so beautiful. You know what I mean? So I love my scar. I love my scar. And so yeah, I know some people probably asking, is it tattooed? Is it tattooed? Oh, not yet, but I do want to get a tattoo, you know. I've been drawing my own tattoo, by the way. So it's been a work in progress. And I just been trusting the process through all of this. So always trust the process, trust the process, trust the process, especially when you know you have God on your side and he is leading you and you are allowing him to guide you every day. Okay. So stay with me again. Comment, like, share, ask questions, read the description, learn more about me and everything that I've been doing prior to and now and after. So, you know, I have a book out there, nonprofit, TikTok, the Instagram, all is all connected. Yeah, so it's mastectomy day, ready for the surgery. And I'm excited. So here's something that I did not know. And again, they don't always tell you everything. Okay. So here's another thing they didn't tell me. So as they was getting ready to do the mastectomy, my surgeon let me know that they were going to take more lymph nodes from underneath my arm, all up in my lymphatic system. And I'm like, wait a minute now. I don't need nothing else coming out, you know. But they were like, well, once again, we want to make sure that the cancer hasn't continued to grow, even through having all that poison pumped into me and me feeling the actual shrinkage of the cancer. It was crazy. I was like, it's gone. It's gone away. I can barely feel it. You know what I mean? So, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I wake up from the surgery. You know, I'm blinking my eyes and I'm like, oh God, it's gone. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. And ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I just knew that the sun was gonna keep shining from that point. You know what I mean? My son had a very difficult time, even being around. He couldn't handle it, and like I said, this is a life lesson. You will learn who can be there, how they can be there, and what capacity they can be there, and who can't, and what capacity they can't. So give them grace. Pray for them because it is a struggle on both sides. Pray for them, okay? Because it's hard all the way around, so you pray for them. Oh my God. Oh, and you never stop, okay? So here we go. So healing from it, you know. Thank God for family. Sister came. Like I said, I haven't had chemo. I haven't had that next cycle. So, oh my God, I was ready to eat. So, my sister, oh my God, I love my baby sister. I love my sister. God knows I do. She cooked, man. She got in my kitchen. And she whipped up, you know what I'm saying? She whipped up a home-cooked meal for me. Now, mind you, I'm going to rewind a little bit. My daughter, twin daughter that, you know, ended up, you know, who was home because the other daughter was gone. My son was away. Husband doing his best. You know, again, everybody don't have it. Everybody just don't have it. But that daughter, Kadia, okay? During this time, we're writing letters, you know, to Kadia, you know, while she's going through her process in the Marines. And we're not telling her everything because we don't want her to worry. We need her to stay focused on her career. Like, we're not telling you because it even got to a point, and I can talk about the side effects. I can. So if anybody want to just talk about the side effects, ask me And I will do a video about the side effects because it got so bad to where I couldn't even use my hands. My fingernails was coming off. They were bleeding. They were pus. My hands were just completely numb. I couldn't even write letters to my daughter anymore. Again, devastating. So she was writing the letters for me. You know, Kadaya didn't even know, y'all. She didn't know. But I was determined to get this mastectomy and be there for my daughter for her graduation at all cost. I did not care. I said, y'all better get this thing off of me because I got somewhere to be. Release me. I got to go. You know what I mean? So, oh Lord. So, so again, taking it back. I'm not talking about all the side effects, but that was a thing. You know, I had lost so much weight. I was like 90-some pounds wet. My husband, when he hugged me, he said to me, he said, oh my God, I can wrap my arms around you twice. Ooh, but my God, my daughter did everything she could. She fed me. Oh boy, she was like, Mama, we're going to feed this cancer. We're going to feed this cancer. She said, I'm going to take you to the grocery store and I'm going to let you see some things to see if it'll spark your interest. You know what I mean? That's just like when you're trying to feed, you know, anybody else or anything else. It's like, okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. So everything was trials. Everything was trial. I craved everything, but I couldn't eat everything. And everything was a trial. So we went from smoothies. My husband even bought me an entire Ninja. Okay, he was like, I'm going to juice you, because that was one of the things. Juicing. That didn't work, guys. When I tell you the ups and downs and the ins and the outs and the rounds, ooh, you could never put it in a book. You could never research it because no one journey is the same, okay? But every one journey is mind-blowing. Everyone. So I don't downplay nothing, okay? Nothing and nobody's journey. So again, because I'm about to get lost in that. So mastectomy done. Sister, I'm off the chemo. Yay. She, you know what I'm saying? She cooked this wonderful home cooked meal. And she brought me the plate. I'm like, okay, let's try this thing. Man, I ate like a hungry pig. I ate. And then I said, can I have some more? She said, oh, Lord, she don't want some more, y'all. She said, y'all better get some because she looked out for seconds. Whoa. And I'm telling you, oh, it was just like a breath of fresh air. I was like, oh, my God, yes. I've survived this thing. Whew. And I'm going to be able to go see my baby graduate. So that was my biggest thing. You know, everything was, okay, what's next in my life? I never went through this. We're going through it. Like tomorrow was a death sentence. Never. Tomorrow was life. Even though it felt like death. Believe me, even though I looked like death, it wasn't. I didn't live like tomorrow was death. I lived for life. And having everything, you know, having life still going on around you isn't the worst thing. You have to look at that as one of the best things you could ever have going on in your life because you have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? So, you know, kids are growing, kids are being born, people are getting married, jobs are here, jobs are leaving, new opportunities here, there, and the third. And it's like, again, a breath of fresh air. So, you know, she took care of me real good. She had to pump me every day, get the fluid off, all the drainage every day. Baby girl helped me. I'm telling you, she got me through that thing. Okay, she got me through. Oh my God. She got me through. Husband held down the other side, you know what I'm saying? But she was pretty much my primary one-on-one caregiver. And she got me through. She got me through. And when she was done too. She was like, oh, I lied, I'm done. Somebody else got to come take care of mama. Because at that time, she was ready to move out at that time. You know what I mean? But we'll get there. We'll get there too. So y'all, you know, anything else you want to know about the mastectomy, ask me. Question, comment again, like, share, go to my other pages. Let me know. Let me know. Those of you that know me really well, y'all know my number. So yeah. Again, let's keep everybody lifted up. We are, you know, everybody's going through. Smile at somebody today. Tell them that these shoes are cute. Oh, I like them earrings. That's a cute shirt you got on right about there. That's a nice pair of slacks, young man. You know, that's a nice tie, fella. You know, let somebody know that they are not overlooked today. Don't overlook somebody or something. Stop and smell the roses. Stop. Take time to take in God's beauty because it's all around you every day. Find the joy that surrounds you every day. Even when you feel frustrated, take that breath. Take that breath. Give yourself that grace and say, I'm going to find joy because it all starts within you. I love you guys. I'm praying for y'all. Oh my God. Sheila's out.